Hi, I'm Lita, and I live in a van with my husband Dylan, and we drove across the U.S. to spend our summer in Alaska. Last I left off, my two best friends joined us to caravan through Denali and Anchorage. Now we're off to the Kenai Peninsula to see what this beautiful area has to offer. After Hatcher Pass, we drove down the Kenai Peninsula, stopping along the way to enjoy the sunset and admire the beluga whales that were swimming nearby. It was magic.
Okay, last night on the road, there was so much construction that a pilot car had to take you like miles and miles, and we had to wait 20 minutes for the pilot car to come. If you don't know what a pilot car is, it's a car that like leads you through a construction zone basically. And so it took us 40 extra minutes to get here, so we got here at like 1 a.m. But this campsite that Dylan and I have been to before is so worth it. Let me show you.
Not only is this one of our favorite campsites that we've ever stayed at in our entire 2 years on the road, but it was also a stunning day down in Seward, which is very rare as they see a ton of rain. My friends and I spent the morning exploring our campsite and then going downtown into Seward to see the views and find out what it's all about. We sat by the water and just took in the miraculous landscape, and we're just so grateful that we got this beautiful day. We ended up getting tacos to eat by the shore, and then we got to see some otters floating by. It was such a wonderful and relaxing morning together.
Oh, hello, sir.
All right, it is Tuesday afternoon, sunny day out. We're in Kenai Fjords National Park, and we're hiking out to the ice fields, hopefully. See how far we get.
We had just done a long 9-mile hike the day before, so I wasn't convinced that we were going to make it all the way up to the top. But it was such a gorgeous day that we decided to get out and hike one of the most recommended trails we've done, which is the Harding Ice Fields in Kenai Fjords National Park.
It is stunning out here. We have the perfect weather.
Only a few miles in, you get this stunning panoramic view over Exit Glacier, Harding Ice Field, and the area below in Seward. We were just mesmerized, so we took a break and enjoyed the view. We knew that we had to go further because this hike was already wowing us. We were definitely getting tired as the hike went on because this hike gains 4,000 feet of elevation. But luckily, as we got to the top, we saw these adorable mountain goats high up on the mountain, and it convinced us to keep going and get to the end of the hike.
Holy.
This is one of the most unique hikes I've ever done. We just sat there for a while and took it all in.
That was the coolest hike. Epic, like, man, it was hard. I mean, we're still on the way down. We just started the way down, actually. We saw mountain goats, and we saw the craziest ice field. And we're all tired, but we're doing it.
We ended up going extremely fast on the way down and seeing wildlife, including mountain goats, screaming marmots, and even a black bear from a very far away distance. And on the way back from the hike, we were rewarded with even more wildlife.
Just their face is like, it's so interesting looking.
What is that thing? That is really
Look at her eyes. Hi. Oh, hello!
Moose have become one of my favorite animals, and if you spend any time in Alaska during the summer, you're likely to see them hanging around. We also had the privilege of seeing a black bear cross the street before settling back into our campsite for a wonderful night by the fire.
Okay, we're making hot dogs tonight, and I realized we don't have ketchup, but we're at a place with lots of other vans. So I went over there and I asked those nice, kind people if they had ketchup. And look at this. I can't eat a hot dog without ketchup. And if you can, that's weird. Ari's making blueberry muffins with our fresh blueberries. Marissa and Dylan are getting the fire ready for dinner. And I'm just doing it helpful things for everyone, right?
It's true. It's true.
There's a lot happening in this kitchen.
3 desserts happening.
Yeah, she's making some Pillsbury Doughboy things. Pillsbury turnovers.
Never went to summer camp, you don't know. Actually, all right, we used to use the river. Do you remember?
No. I was like, I've always been wondering where you got this from.
And then some pie. It's gonna be a great night.
Lick down the whole side first and then put it in.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's really hot. It's a cloudy day this morning. Dylan and I came into town to do some work while Marissa and Ari slept in. Meeting them here to see if we can get some showers because we're gross from yesterday's hike. Oh, I see my friend. And then we're going on a tour of Kenai Fjords. So exciting day ahead. Heading to the boat for the tour to the Kenai Fjords. Really excited. It's like a half-day cruise. It's supposed to be 10 degrees colder on the water. Ooh, people dropped their hats. But I don't know who. Hopefully they get those. Anyways, I'm not really wearing enough clothes right now, but it'll be okay.
We were so grateful because Pursuit Collection gifted us this tour to the Kenai Fjords for a half day of exploring the wonderful area, getting to see wildlife, and enjoying the boat ride. This boat was super comfortable and they gave us really good food on our way out to sea. We set off on our adventure into the fjords with sunshine leading the way. However, soon the boat turned foggy, moody, and there was just an epic vibe all around. It was in the midst of the fog when the magic started to happen. Our boat was soon surrounded by a super pod of orcas. Everywhere you looked, they were surrounding the boat, and it was one of the most incredible experiences that I have ever had. We were in awe as we watched the orcas swim and float through the water. But that wasn't all we had in store. We ended up seeing a raft of otters floating in the water, seals hanging out on a rock, just sleeping and lounging, a puffin floating in the water, and much more. Not only did we see wildlife, but we also got magnificent views of the fjords. It felt like I was sailing through the fjords in New Zealand. It was an incredibly magical landscape as glaciers towered above us and we got views of the ice fields. I'll always remember this tour as one of my favorite that I've ever gone on and one of the most epic. On the way back, we were surrounded by another pod of orcas. And let me tell you, there's no experience quite like this. You have to go to see for yourself.
We did it. Back from our tour. Saw lots of cool things.
A little bit drunk.
Oh, they are. I've only been having hot cocoa and soda. So I'm sugar high, is what I'm saying. We had to get the value out of these reusable cups. $5 for a drink, $11 for the cup. Anyways, great time, super enjoyed it. Wildlife tour continues.
As long as they haven't get you.
And
They're like,
now we have a dinner and we're gonna walk around town. It's a rainy day. Dylan's working, and we're exploring the Kenai Peninsula.
Our last full day on the Kenai Peninsula was very quiet, rainy, and slow. We went to see some of the best sights, including where the salmon spawn, the one-way bridge to Whittier, Alaska, and then we just took it easy, reading books at the brewery while the rain poured all around us.
It's the last morning all together. Hi. Hello. Last night of van life with our friends, and we parked on the side of the road, but it's a beautiful spot. Can't complain. Doing one last hike before they leave.
We're just gonna taste the mushrooms.
I am not going to eat those mushrooms.
They're so fun.
She wants me to die. Too much time together. Time to explore the wonders of the state fair. Woo!
Wow. The butter. The butter is delicious.
Time to leave the fair. We're faired out, but I did get a milkshake on the way.
1 hour too long.
They left. And we have visitors literally landing when they take off. Dylan's mother-in-law and sister-in-law are coming for the next week, so.
My mother-in-law?
My mother-in-law and our sister-in-law is coming for the next week, so we'll take you along for that. We've got to decompress. Dylan did our laundry today, he cleaned, and we'll take you on the next adventure, so see you next time.
If you want to check out our latest adventures, make sure to like and follow along so you can see what's next for us in Alaska. We have a lot of exciting adventures to come.